Hello, Fringers. The following podcast may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. My name is Mallo. I'm your GM, you're your host, and for tonight, your internet rockstar boyfriend. So there you go. We have a returning fan favorite with us tonight. To my direct left, joining us, it's Blizz, played by Lance.
I'm not good at coming up with stuff, so.
That's pretty good. I'm going to go with that. To the northwest, playing Billy Gonzalez, it's Alex.
Hiya.
Not Titus.
Not Titus. Hashtag not Titus.
This is session number 2. I am not Titus anymore. Because
Titus now has a speed.
Someone failed in their basic role as the tank.
I can't help it if the DPS runs in the aggros first.
I don't think that's how that happened. Audience, go back and review the tape and tell me if that's what actually happened.
I'm just saying, you took the first action, not me.
You know, if I had half of a thing, I would change the nameplate to hashtag not Titus. There you go. To my direct north, playing the gutter punk Eve, it is the Wildling.
So glad to see you today. Hope you're doing good. I missed you. Drink some water. Make sure you stretch through this episode. All right, guys.
It's gonna be an active episode, I think. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you pace yourself, because we were all doing a little calisthenics. We were all getting a little loose. You know, just getting loose behind the scenes.
For every time I blame Lance for something.
Oh God, we are gonna be cut by the end of this episode.
I'm not doing push-ups. I refuse.
To my northeast, he's bringing the pain. It's Muffins, played by Joe.
A accomplished tank, except for when the DPS runs in early.
Jesus.
We're about to find out today.
You know what? For one of my upgrades, I'm gonna make a little metal cocoon, and all your player characters can get in early.
I built this character to not need your help anymore.
And we'll just put you in there with some swaddling clothes and maybe a bottle or a binky.
That's okay. Just wait till you still have a physical body.
Yeah, I know. People keep punching it for some reason.
I don't know. Why would they continue to punch it? I have no earthly idea. And...
And then there's a cybernetic thing I can install on my skin that electrocutes people to touch me. I'm just going to install that.
No, that's going to fuck up your tech head.
I'm going to do what we used to do to the people who fell asleep drunk with their shoes on.
Take them off and send them to bed?
No.
Fill it with pudding and put them back on?
No.
Oh, God. To my direct right... He's trying not to choke through that joke. It's Bunny Boy, played by Pete.
Like your mom.
Wait, mom's in pudding? I don't know how I feel about this particular line of discussion right now. It's weird. It's weird.
Pudding mama.
Pudding mama.
I learn new stuff about him every night we do this.
Okay. I mean, that's one way to get... Never mind. Before we jump into the show tonight, as always, if you would like to support this brand of craziness, you can drop a sub, you can drop a follow, a like right here on Twitch. All the money goes to helping keep this crazy group of kids having some fun. You can also check out www.playidentico.com, where you can get a lot of cool stuff, including the core rulebook. It's fun, yeah. You can also get some posters and merch that Alex is going to hold up. The new Bunny Boy poster is printed. I repeat, The new Bunny Boy poster is printed. So if you did a pre-order, if you did the dang pre-order, it'll be coming out very soon. Tomorrow. Okay. Shipping man says tomorrow. There you go.
Tomorrow.
So if you did the pre-orders, it's coming to you. We
So if
also
you order tonight, I'll ship it tomorrow too.
There you go. Order tonight, we'll ship it to you tomorrow. We also have pins, stickers, a boatload of them. A few more t-shirts if you'd like to get some t-shirts that have a fun, identical look and feel. I'm trying to like this. I swear this is not a hot tub stream. If you want to get one of those, you can have it. I mean, we could do a session of this in a hot tub. That'd be fantastic. It is getting to be summertime. Yep.
We're close to all vaccinated now. Pretty soon we'll do this like in a room.
Yes.
Just remember, we all have to wear a bikini top because you can't show nipples on Twitch.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Well, I was about to say, can I wear pasties? I've got some great Identico stickers.
Yeah, you can just put the Identico bunnies over your nipples. You'll be fine.
Hey, the 5G shot is just put in a con menu.
Yeah.
So go get it.
Yeah.
What's the downside?
True. It's true.
You don't need a dark wave generator to get this shot either. So.
Also true.
But I heard it helps.
I guess. Mine was very painless, so I don't know. I was gonna jokingly put a subscriber count to that, but then that would actually probably happen, and then we'd have to make it happen. It'd be weird.
How long have we?
Hey,
been
we
with
still
this?
have a
I'm
giveaway.
sorry.
Last I checked, we were only 4 followers. 4 from the giveaway.
Yes. At 100 followers,
So-
we have a giveaway. Swag bag filled with all sorts of Identico goodies and maybe a little extra in there as well for you.
I'm getting it all prepped right now to ship stuff out.
Yep.
So
Just do it, and I'll shave off everything but my mustache. I don't know.
Ooh.
oh wait, how do we get that one? Is that 200 followers that Bunny shaves off everything but his mustache?
Can I just pay for that?
I'll chip in
Joe-
$20.
Joe
of us-
finds Russian bot followers.
You can't buy love, Joseph.
People
It's
with
true.
Bunny Ranch would beg to differ.
The Beatles also said can't buy him love either, so there you go. It's true. It's very true. I think that's all the announcements. Is that all the announcements? We have the giveaway at 100 followers. We got 4 more left. If you want some free stuff, go ahead, drop a follow. We have some fun that's gonna happen at a subscriber count. So keep throwing. If you got a Twitch Prime, it's free. Just go hit the little sub button right there. You're just using Jeff's money at that point. Soon to be Andy's money. And who doesn't want to use Jeff's money to give it to some other people? That's totally fine, right? Yeah. I think that's all the announcements that we have from there. Pre-orders going out, t-shirts, everything, good stuff. It's been a little while. We love you. But we're going to play a game for you now. How about that? We got a lot of fun tonight. To get you all caught up on tonight. This team, minus Blizz at the moment, is been hot on the trails of Benevolent Corporation for several different issues that are going on around the city. One, they started when our aforementioned the fuck?
Did Pete
We've
die?
lost Bunny.
Taya was falling on the ground behind him, and he stepped back onto her tail, and she very much protested loudly and scared the shit out of him.
Sorry, podcast listeners. Just all of a sudden, Pete's entire setup just went, whoa! And he just... All right, let's try that again. This team has been on the heels of Benevolent Corporation for several different things that have been going on. One of which they started with our aforementioned passing friend named Titus, who started a workers' protest and riot in downtown Angel City. Benevolent didn't like that too much. Benevolent has also been trying to get a hold of a certain plant in the city because they are using it to manufacture certain drugs that they, at least that Eve has learned in the last session, they're using to actually put into their food as a way to stimulate people to buy more food. The team is working to unravel all of these little mysteries. At the same time, they are working with Zydarian, aka Daddy Z, to avenge the blowing up of their dorm room, where Bunny Boy's girlfriend, Sarah Jane, also was at. At the same time, after Titus's unfortunate death, he has now become a martyr to several folks in the underground. And Rico, who was a good friend of Titus's, brought in his cousin Billy from the Texas, essentially the Texas border wars that are happening right now, to help bring together several of the underworld families here in Angel City. And as part of that, Billy, I almost said Titus, Billy, Bunny Boy, and Muffins are heading out to intercept a caravan of Lu Chao semi-trucks that are filled with weaponry that they plan to redistribute to fringers on the underground. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight.
Ooh, gonna shoot stuff.
Okay.
Muffins thinks he's going to shoot stuff.
So
Muffins always think he's gonna shoot stuff.
So Billy looks at Bunny and Muffins. 1, 2, 3. Do we need anyone? Think we need more people? I think we need more people.
Maybe.
More people or more guns?
That's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Well, I mean, Muffins counts as multiple guns.
Well, you don't have any other rovers floating around, do you?
No.
I'm looking around. Nope.
Okay. Well,
Nah.
well, Muffins, you know anybody who's,
Maybe.
good at wrecking things?
Look, I know someone who's capable of doing things. No, I'm not saying wrecking things, but he is capable of doing things. Whether or not you want him to actually do is kind of a toss of the dice, and he might just end up being another blade of shield.
Bunny Boy's eyes light up. Is it him?
Oh yeah,
Is it him?
oh yeah.
I mean, sometimes when you go into a situation, you need what I like to call the social hand grenade, right? Like I used to have this boy who would go to parties, and if you wanted him to break the ice with everybody and everything, you just kind of push him out into the middle of the crowd, and then all of a sudden it'd be a party. He's like a social hand grenade. Sometimes you need that for like a heist. It's like the heist hand grenade.
He's a hand grenade of some variety.
Heck. And do you need to tell like your other friends that aren't here that we're gonna go rob somebody, or are they cool?
If they loved us, they would know. I'm just saying.
I'll text them.
I mean, if they're not busy, they can come help us rob this truck.
I'm gonna send Blizz a text, and it's just gonna say, "Hey, you wanna blow something up?"
Probably would ignore it for the first one, first time it goes off, because he's probably, leaning up against a building or, underneath something.
Just copy and paste the exact same message like 5 times.
I'm going to like and share all 5 of them directly back with you and say, sure.
Where do we want to meet this asshole?
Have them come here. I mean, all the, hooligans and rude boys are here.
All right, I'm
Text you.
gonna send him the pin where we are. And say, do you think you can manage to get here in one piece?
One piece, maybe.
Blizz, you notice that the pen is like 2 blocks from where you're at.
Billy?
I can't promise that people around me will be in one piece after.
Billy?
Yeah.
I just want to pre-apologize for this. I mean, you kind of pushed me into it, so I feel like this is also partially your fault if it goes tits up.
Sure.
I love
But
it.
it's just pre-apologize. It's just a habit with this guy. I just pre-apologize whenever possible.
It's a
So-
5-minute walk, and he's not sure
So
he can make it.
there was this old 20th century TV show that we used to watch on TV down in Juarez, right? It was about these superheroes. But this guy, he had this great quote. He said, "There's these steps, right? Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, forget about the plan."
He's basically that incarnate.
Okay, that's kind of how we operate all the time.
Okay. Well,
Is
then
that
he
guy
should fit
busy?
in. And honestly, if he pisses you off, just shoot him. It's fine. I do it all the time.
I mean, Blizz would take that 5-minute walk and probably turn it into a 30 or 45-minute walk.
Sounds
Stopping and-
accurate.
Stopping and petting all the feral cats and
Gang
rats.
rabies. Normal things.
Where's Eve at? What's she doing?
Which one was Eve?
Is she busy?
Tamale chick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Eve had just left the Quickie Mart and was at least going to go to Daddy Z's, but has not gone there yet.
Okay. I want to text her. Be like, yo, are you ready? Do you want to steal some guns? And have the arm muscle emoji, but also a gun emoji with a laughing face. We're gonna do it for the people.
I'm gonna send back an eye roll emoji, a nostril blowing air emoji, a flex emoji, and just say where, with who, and when.
Please tell me the people in your text was spelled wrong.
Okay. I want to text back the time. What time were we gonna do it? Did we decide?
In a couple hours.
Okay. In a couple of hours, in quotation marks. In a couple of hours with Billy. What was the other question?
Oh, tell her everybody else. So me,
Oh, in the
Muffins, and
okay.
whoever Muffins just called.
well,
No, don't
in a
tell her about
couple of
that one. She
hours.
won't come.
Okay. All right. Bunny Boy's having a real world panic like I would right now of people correcting as I'm typing, just fuck, what is it? So I'm just gonna say, quote, in a couple of hours, and then dash with Billy and gang. Peace sign.
Where is it?
I'm gonna fumble to drop pins, but
In your butt.
yeah. Do we know? I'm just gonna text her and say, I don't know. Ask Grifter.
I'm gonna video chat the entire group chat at the same time. I don't know if that's possible over the glow, but I'm assuming so, and
Yeah,
I'm
you can.
going to wait till somebody picks up.
Oh,
Hello?
gosh, she's calling. What's up, Boomer?
I'm gonna answer it.
Call us like a psychopath. What's going on?
I'm gonna answer it, but it's gonna be like the view that you get when you accidentally turn around the front cam and you're looking at it like this, and you got a turtle face going on.
When you say what's up, Boomer, Katrine just kind of slaps you on the shoulder a little bit. Not hard, but just psh, stop.
Using some antiquated vocabulary there, bunny boy. Where is this? Where are we stealing these guns from? What's going on? Just drop me a pin. That's all I need.
We're stealing it from some nerds who don't deserve it, and I'll send the pin.
Katrine
I'll be on the road.
jumps into the conversation and she goes, "Look, I'm tracking a shipment that's leaving the port later tonight, and they're headed towards their HQ, which is down around the Santa Ana River ish in what used to be Anaheim.
That's what I said.
Green, thank you for being my bastion of sanity in this group.
I said that.
Billy starts jumping up and down. He's like, I just had a great idea, Grifter.
Huh.
Lu Chao, I'll bet you we could spoof one of their ID cards, and I'll bet you Lu Chao's got a darkwave generator. So if we spoof one of their ID cards, then later, once it's died down a little bit, we can sneak into their compound where they're going to take these guns anyway and steal a darkwave generator.
You're much better than old Titus, new Titus. I like you. I like the way you think.
Please pay your respects with hashtag new Titus in the chat. Thank you. So basically, Joe.
For the people listening on YouTube,
Oh my God.
Nude Titus.
You type what you hear.
Essentially, the pin that Grifter dropped you was basically Rico's house. So he didn't do a very good job dropping a pin. He just dropped it where they are currently at.
That's fine. I'll make my way over.
Which, if you guys know the map that I gave you, is called out on the map where you guys are at. So
I forgot we had a map.
You know what?
Also, same.
Mallo
You have
put
a
so
map?
much work into this, you guys. Like, so much work he does.
it's
And
there.
we're just a bunch of fucking jackasses that just like, get into college and blow up buildings and fucking ruin deals. And he's like, I have this beautiful world I've handcrafted.
It's bespoke. Let's be honest. Very hipster of us Seattle people. Muffins. Somebody just wrote muffins for Borg in the chat. Oof.
So
To be fair, my notes are Billy is from Texas, and then another line of lots of blacklight and posters. So it's surprising that I didn't know that there was a map.
Billy is not from Texas either.
Oh my God! Just kick me off the show. Jesus Christ! Sorry.
I'm proud of you.
Why did I write Billy's from Texas? Where's Billy from?
He's from Angel City.
campaign.
Oh, okay. I'll correct that now. Sorry. Continue.
Billy went to go fight against Texas in Juarez. Because he doesn't like Texas. And he'd just as soon kill everyone in Texas.
Okay. I think I assumed you're like a former Texan. My bad. Oops. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, chat. Sorry, YouTube. So, anyway.
Yeah. So the pin was dropped at Rico's house. So, Eve, if you want to take a car back, Catassie will go on to Dr. Z's, to Daddy Z's, just to chill, because that's where she's got most of her equipment anyways. So
I'm
if you
gonna
want to...
actually walk back into the Quickie Mart and then grab the 6 packs of beer from the fridge and give one to Eduardo on the way out after I pay, and then make my way over to Rico's house.
Okay. So you make it over there. Blizz, number of cats you pet on the way to the pin.
4.
Okay. Just checking.
He probably may or may not have, spray paint on his face.
Okay. Blizz, you pull up outside of a very small, dusty pink house that has bars on the front windows and bars on the, the storm weather door that's in the middle of it. And you swear your glow says this is where you're supposed to be, but it is a foreign place to you.
Do I know he's there yet?
Do you have a tracker on Blizz?
I'd say you will here in a second. He's gonna
Probably
roll up
smell
and
him.
roll up and just start pounding on the door like somebody's chasing him.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, Billy, you guys just hear, ka, 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 ka. Or just does it continue going until somebody answers the door?
Yep, until
Okay.
somebody answers.
I told you. Remember, Billy, I apologized before he got here.
So somebody opens the door and basically puts a gun in your face, Bliss. It's one of Rico's friends.
Are the third eye guys still there?
A couple of them, yeah.
Well, seeing the gun, I'm like, buy me dinner first.
He just looks at you and goes, what the fuck you want, motherfucker?
Hearing the voice, I'd be like, he's a dumbass, but he's the guy I called. I'm sorry.
He turns around, the guy at the door turns around, looks at you, he's like, this is one of you?
I'm
I
poking
wouldn't
at
go that far, but he is our hired gun for the evening.
I'm poking at the barrel with my gun, with my finger.
He turns back around and just looks at you and goes, what the all right, Jesus fucking. And he just starts walking off and cursing.
I'd get your gun tested.
He just
Is that even possible?
he's just shaking his
Somehow
head.
he would make it possible.
Blizz, when you walk in, it is a very old living room with a couple of folding tables in the middle of it and maps and glows all over the place showing different angles of the city. Bunny Boy is sitting on the couch. Looks like he's just relaxing next to another person you've never met before. And then two, what you recognize as third eye guys because you see the tattoo. You're not exactly sure who these people are, but you at least know that they have the same tattoo as you.
Well, coming into the house, I'm going to take off my shoe
Okay.
and attempt to wipe down my hand. The Rob hand.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
glad
then-
that you glad that you were specific about that. I get it. You don't want to track dirt into somebody else's house.
I'm going to walk in and be like, hey, buddy. Who are those guys? And he's going to point over at the third eye guys.
Dudes.
Dudes! But you're here. Doesn't matter. Hey!
Well, I have some stuff you might like, but you also might not like it too.
Now, Blizz. Don't be too much of an asshole.
Can't promise.
I don't know what kind of stuff. I genuinely don't know what kind of stuff you're talking about, but we can sort through it later. We can see what's up.
It's okay to hit him.
No, I would never hit him.
Well, I'm gonna go over to where the third eye guys are. They sitting on like a couch or something?
No, they're just kind of standing around in the kitchen.
Well, I'm going to probably go up to them and just stand like I know them forever until they say something, and then go sit next to Buddy after they say something.
They just kind of look at you and they look you up and down and go, the fuck? Like, not in a threatening way. They just kind of like look at you and then they look at the leg and they're like, what the fuck is that? And then you walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Billy, a guy in a kilt with a mechanical robotic arm for a leg comes and sits in between you and Bunny Boy on the couch.
What's up, dude?
He's
Hey.
very unkempt.
I heard you got stuff to maybe blow up.
But yeah, we're gonna rob some people. Stuff's probably gonna get blown up when we do that. So,
So are we allowed to kill?
are they corporate stooges?
That's all I needed to know.
All right. I look at Bunny. I'm like, "That's your friend, right?"
100% he is. The best. He's the best.
What's his business?
Everything. What's your business? What do you... He sells
Well-
everything.
I have these like pills with like little bunnies on them. I'm not quite sure, but I've been taking them for the last, I don't know, I can't remember, days. They were just kind of in my pocket.
Sure.
He's a partier.
Cool story, bro.
I'm also going to turn to Bunny like, hey, have you found out anything about this thing on my arm? Pointing at a tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Can we, Mallo, can you refresh everyone as to what is on Blizz's arm? Or Blizz? Would you like to?
Well, it's on his forearm. It's the third eye symbol with a crown above it. It's like a gold crown.
Oh? A crown. Well, there's some we've interacted with some people with that symbol around them. Yeah. Did you say the guys in the kitchen are?
Yes, the guys in the kitchen definitely have those tattoos. Same exact space, but without the crown on top.
Oh. Hey, Blizz, let's go back in. You want to go back in here? These guys have the tattoo. You talk to them?
I went and stood by them.
That's not the same as talking exactly, but we can, you know what? We'll go back and do that again, take it a step further. We'll interact a little more.
Did we ever cover whether or not one of the third eye guys here is the dude we left at Denny's that one time?
No, it is definitely not one of the guys you left at Denny's that one time. We still haven't found him yet.
Legend says he's still at the Denny's.
Legend has it he witnessed the Viking funeral that night.
He's a lucky one.
Yeah.
He's one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. It's a shame that you guys didn't take a video of that and sell it as an NFT.
Jeez.
We've got a memorial on the way.
Okay. Just
Don't
checking.
worry.
All right, do you guys Blizz, do you guys go back into the kitchen or what are you guys gonna do?
I would probably follow Bunny because Bunny's nice.
I was gonna say that's pretty much your type right there. Is you following Bunny a lot.
Like a lost puppy.
All right, so we'll make our way in the kitchen.
The third eye guys are still there sitting there drinking a beer, and then he comes back in and they're still looking. They kind of do this thing with their heads. They're still like they're kind of just pointing, being like, what?
After they're staring at my leg for a little bit, I'm like, eyes are up here.
They look up
Tell
and
me
they
you point with your toes.
he just looks up and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys done staring at each other? Like, we're all weird here. Come on. So you guys, he's got the thing on his arm. Okay? He's got the thing on his arm, but it's got a crown on it. Can talk to my man. He's got questions for you.
They kind of look at him and they go, well, what does he want to know? I mean, we're supposed to follow him.
What? With a really shocked look on his face.
That's what the crown means, man.
Oh,
like you got the
from
gold
the-
crown.
From the other room, you hear, that's dangerous.
He just kind of looks around. And he's like, well, I mean, that's what that mean. I mean, like,
Wait, hold up. Are you the third eye boss?
I don't know.
they
I
look
Bunny.
over back at you, Billy, and they're like, I mean, he's not the one we've been following here in Angel City, but unless he just went and got a tattoo for nothing, then we just have to kill him. But I don't know. This dude's got a fucking robotic leg. I don't think we could kill him anymore.
I mean, whenever I got into a fight a while back, and I only remember, searing pain from the about knee down, and I seem to remember something hitting me in the head pretty hard.
It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. So you got no idea, like, how you got the tattoo? Where you got the tattoo from?
I mean, I grew up in Chicago.
And they kind of like look at each other and they go, yeah, we're from Chicago. I mean, we're from here, but like, I've heard we're from Chicago. That makes... What's your name?
Blizz, last time I checked. And I look over at Bunny and question, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's Blizz.
We might have to ask some people. I've never heard that name before. But then again, we're like recruits, basically.
You realize the dangerous precedent you're setting by giving him a fan club?
They look at over it. They're like, "You have a Rav." Like somehow that's good. Come back for that.
Like,
I'm going to, after they answer the questions, I'm gonna be like, I like you guys, and then pull out some white pills that are in my pocket and hand them some.
And they just kind of look at us like, "Yeah." They like expectantly look at you. They go, "Huh?"
I mean, if you want them, you guys are nice to me. No, I should tell you, I have no idea what those are.
Their eyes get about yay big.
I found them in my pocket, and I've been taking them, and I haven't died yet.
And
Oh,
you killed your
okay.
fan club with an OD.
Buddy, you have to learn about timing. We gotta have some discussion.
I was like, this dude really is the social hand grenade. He does not disappoint.
He's beginning to believe.
It's great. It's great.
Well,
All right.
can you guys let me know if you find something out about, well, me?
They're like, "Well, I mean, we could probably, take you to who we follow in the city at least."
Well, I'm gonna give them my glow number. So they
Okay.
can contact us after, or
All right.
contact me after.
Towards the tail end of this conversation, Eve, you start to pull up in the neighborhood. And how many cases of beer did you have with you, by the way? 2?
I only grabbed 2.
Okay. So after you give them your number, just a silhouette kind of fills the door that was left open, and she's carrying 2 suitcases basically in her hand.
Eve, since you just got here, I'm pre-apologizing. Blizz is in the kitchen.
I know.
I'm like, you know that guy too? He's fucking cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Just be sweet to him.
Hey!
Pony Boy will probably shoot you. Huh? Hey, how are you?
I found out something.
Where?
I found out something about this. He holds up his arm.
Tell me about it.
Apparently, I may be a leader? Question mark.
He's like, "Gee,
Question mark?
I'm glad you brought beers.
Beers all around. I think we probably need one anyways. Not like handing out beers from the suitcases. Popping the tops off.
Eve is now everybody's best friend in the house.
Tamales and beers.
Yeah, Rico is very excited now that you've showed up with tamales and beers. So as you guys go through a little bit more of the sort of revelry and just kind of being reunited a little bit, you guys notice that Catassie is not there. But she shot you a text that basically says she's going back to Daddy Z's where her work is. And she's going to continue trying to crack some of the servers that you guys have taken. And the truck. There's still a lot of work left to be done on the truck, apparently.
I'm gonna shoot her back a text message and say, keep in mind what we just heard and be safe. And plant a seed if you can. And then I'll put a flower emoji.
Nice.
Can we have an Identico episode of Pet My Ride at some point for that band?
Yes, we can. She sends you back a winky face. She basically says, show enough, Buttercup. As you guys are drinking, the sun is starting to get a little bit lower in the sky. And Katrine basically brings over her tablet that she's been working on for a while. And she sets it down on the table and then pops out a larger map of Angel City. And she notices, like, she kind of asked to bring you over, Eve, basically. She says, okay, here's what I'm going to run through with you. I've kind of ran through it with the boys, but I'm just weird. So here's the deal. There's 2 trucks on the manifest that are set to leave the port later tonight. Now, they are going to an HQ that is off the 57 near the Santa Ana towards Anaheim. Now, it leaves supposedly at 9 p.m. tonight from the port. Now, that means they've got to cross a hell of a lot of territory between here and there before they can get to safety. Now, they've got a lot of different routes they can take, but I think we have a shot at this if we want to. Now, Rico is going to go and try to find us a warehouse to store all this stuff in while we go and pick it up.
All right. Do we have, first of all, we need disguises because our crew's been around a little bit too much recently. So I think we're probably going to spook people if we're seen on site. And also, can we get like a worst and best case scenario for routes so that we can have somebody cover another route just in case, so we can jet on over in case they decide to take a different way?
Here's the thing. There are at least 3 major routes they could take. They could take the 110 coming out of the port to the 91, to the 5, and then to the 57. So it makes kind of like a box shape down to where it's at. They could take the 710 coming out of the port. They could go on the 1, which is a smaller highway, but they could still do it. The 22 and the 57, so it kind of does like one of these things and goes up. Or they could take the 7 to the 1 to the 605 to the 5 to the 57. You see how this shit's getting all weird, right? I'm thinking they're going to stick to the main roads. Meaning they're going to take the 110 up to maybe either the 105 or the 5, like that. And then they're going to come down towards Anaheim. Big trucks, they need cover and they need space to run.
Do we have anybody at Rico's house that would be able to like keep an eye on the cameras just in case?
Katrine looks at it and goes, well, that's where I'm going to try to help you from here. I'm not going on site with you guys this time. No offense. This one's dangerous.
None taken. I'd prefer you stay over here anyways. I don't think we have enough armor.
She's like, I saw what happened the last time that you guys went on a thing, and I'm just saying I'd like to live.
Yeah, we'll put in an order for a Kevlar helmet for you too, if you'd like.
That would be fantastic. But I'm gonna try to handle cameras from here. Catassie lent me Digi is his name, right? The little robot unicorn thing. I don't know. It shows up as like one of those things like, hey, I see you're trying to hack. Would you like some help? Just like in the little right hand corner of these things. It's weird.
Digi's good. Listen to Digi.
Okay.
Definitely use Digi.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing.
Yep. So I'm going to do my best to keep cameras off you guys once y'all engage. But all I can do is basically tap into like traffic cams and things like that up until the time that we can, do this. I can't be all places at all times. So I'm going to have to work once you guys actually decide to go in.
I go, y'all need disguises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't have time to get you to a cyber, so we'll have to do the second best thing. Y'all really should get some glam. And
Like this, and I'll change my hair color on the elite stripes that I have.
but do the face too, and then you see Billy go whoop, and his face becomes a sugar skull.
Bitch.
Blizz is gonna pull one part of his mohawk down and be like, it does like this.
That
So
helps actually.
you now look like the fucking lead guitarist from the Misfits.
But Billy pulls out a case with a bunch of fib skin in it. You ever use this?
Once in a blue moon.
So I hand her each of them 2 little sticks of fib skin.
Okay.
Here you go.
It feels weird. Yeah.
Do you need some help?
Yes, please.
Well, I will show on Bunny how to put on fib skin. It's like putty, dude. It's cool.
Too many instructions.
Instructions on clear dick
What do
cut
you-
the ceiling
Yep.
fan.
I have a
Gonna
meat.
make me look like.
Not gonna make you look like much. I'm gonna expand out your cheekbones. We're gonna add a heavy brow ridge. But the neat thing about this stuff is it has microfilaments in it. So if they start busting you with that the UV flashers from the cameras, it bounces the light back at them and busts the cameras out temporarily.
I think that you're missing a key branding moment that, like, once you start getting this going, you, like, Bunny just changes it up to pure anime boy to be on brand for him.
That should totally be a thing. We can make your chin really sharp.
Yes.
I was gonna say Blizz is probably going to do like a giant hook nose and like a giant like Cro-Magnum forehead and like a really circular chin, like ridiculously circular.
Nice.
So going for like the lazy town look.
Yeah,
Eve, what are you doing? What are you gonna make? What are you gonna look like?
Damn, that's a good question. There's any old magazines or anything around here?
I mean, I think there's a few of them because it's an older house, so it's not like, you know how they always keep like a couple of like the greatest of all time kind of like special editions of magazines around as like coffee table books and stuff. Like, yeah, that's kind of where you could see it.
I'm gonna pick one and just look at like the lady on the cover and just copy her face.
Nice. So it's like a very classic like Hollywood starlet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. From like the 2030s, basically. Yeah. Nice. Bunny, I made a suggestion for you, but you don't have to take the sharp chin,
Dude,
enemy boy, if you don't want to.
Make me an anime.
so
This is
So-
wonderful.
So, Billy has lots of product for his hair. So we're gonna spike your hair up at an angle as hard as we can
Okay.
with about a gallon of hairspray after we put grease in it, right? Then we're gonna put the fib skin on and we're gonna basically make his head an upside down teardrop.
Oh yeah. Now I'm Titus. That's my name.
Oh my god!
That's my anime name is Titus.
Are you gonna cosplay as Titus?
Can I get a trench coat?
I mean, you guys could probably go get one from a store, yes.
We have a lab coat.
You do have
It's a
lab
lab
coats,
coat.
yes.
That's basically a trench coat, but for science.
I go, wait,
Yeah.
can we use this lab coat? I have a great idea.
Wait, how did those lab coats survive the dorms being exploded?
Grifter's been wearing one this whole time.
He really.
Let's throw on this lab coat and some spray paint.
Tear off the arms.
All right.
Yeah, but some spray paint.
Blizzard spray paint is really excited.
I go look at the garage for some spray paint, like some tagging paint.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What are you gonna
And then
tag
what
it
I'm-
with?
I'm gonna put like a big orange fucking sun. I'm gonna literally do it like the Angel City's logo, right? With a big orange sun thing, and it's gonna say, and I'm gonna tag it in blue, fucking outlaw,
Yep.
on the back.
Okay, I love it. Who's gonna wear that?
Bunny.
Oh, okay,
This is for Bunny.
fantastic.
Whatever you think will make me fit in.
So
All right.
I throw on black nano silk BDUs and a very brightly painted exosuit.
For those on the podcast, Buddy just T-posed.
Yeah.
Character
Dress me up.
selection.
Me in
Character. Yeah,
Put me in a Valve game.
yeah. Character selection suit. Okay. So prep. What else are you guys gonna do? How are you gonna attack this?
Guns, ammo. Oh, do we have any explosives?
Blizz is going to pull the 3 hand grenades he has on his backpack.
Oh, wait, what do I have? I have explosives.
I have a gun that does big tree shoots.
What do you have, Eve?
A couple of C4 knives left.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So Blizz has C4. Eve has C4 knives. What do you have, Billy?
Not much. Just a couple pounds of light stuff and some blasting caps. I go look under the kitchen sink.
What are you looking for under the kitchen sink?
I'm looking for stuff to make HME. I need ammonia. I need various other things that I'm going to put on a watch list. You want an explosive? You want an explosives roll?
Yes, please.
I took demolition for this purpose because you guys asked me to take demo.
Yeah, let's see if you can find it.
Hey, that's not bad. Gonna get that bonus. It's +4, so unnatural 20.
So what can you do with that like purple shit and the stuff you put in the bathtub that's the crystallized and powder shit and stuff like that? Like that's the kind of things that you can find. No, it's not meth.
And here we go on another watch list.
Really what I need is a little bit of fertilizer. Can we stop at a garden supply store?
Yeah, we're definitely on a watch list.
I mean, yes, you could on the way in theory. So yes.
All right. I just want some. It's not like a super damaging one. It's a distracting explosion. It's basically a big fireball.
Oh, it'll be a big fireball, all right, if it goes off.
I'm not putting any shrapnel in it. It's
Right.
just fire.
No,
It's a
that's what
quick
I'm saying.
burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm making.
Okay, there you go. You guys are gonna have to stop on the way then, but you can get some. It's pretty easy to get.
Okay.
You're in the
Okay,
suburb,
Yeah,
part of the fringe at least.
grab some fertilizer and I'll just mix up a quick fireball. It'll be fine.
Okay. How are you?
Again, no shrapnel. Not trying to kill people with this thing. Just distraction.
Fair enough. How or where are you all going to actually get to the convoy?
I have a Jeep.
Figured right in the gator.
Can we all fit in the gator? Should we all go in the gator?
But I'll go in the gator.
I want to go in the gator because I want my seat.
Well, who's driving the
you're-
trucks out of there when we get them?
1, 2, 3, not it.
I mean,
So I'll drive a truck.
Blizz can try.
Okay, I guess if Bliss is going to be trying to drive, I should probably jump in there before he does.
Okay. So me and Eve will steal the trucks. So Bunny, you've got to drive your car back.
Or I might be able to text JB and get a junker to drive there and leave it.
I just
Drive one of the
can't.
trucks back.
That's a good idea.
You don't want Muffins driving.
No.
No, but if we can just ditch it, we can blow it up when we're done with it.
You're not ditching Muffins and blowing her up.
No, the junker.
Well, we're about to fight.
We'll text JB
Okay.
and ask him, yo, you got a junker that runs? That
Roll me,
goes over 40?
Either give me the ID points for your friend to spend to get your friend, or give me an ungodly underground check.
Well, 19.
Okay. He's like, it's gonna cost you.
Well, of course, sir.
He's like, you got about 10 G's.
For a
These
junker?
guns are worth way more than 10 G's.
All right. Sounds good, my man. I trust you.
He's
10
like,
G's.
okay. You wire in the 10 G's. And he says, you want me to bring it to you, or are you going to bring it to me?
Bring it to me, please.
Okay. Where do you want it to bring?
I'm going to drop the address. About
Fertilizer
4
store.
block- Fertilizer store. Yeah.
Okay.
Or 4 blocks down from a fertilizer store.
Okay.
Probably.
We don't want him to come to the safe house.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. He can have it over there to you in about 45 minutes.
Damn.
Well, you know JB doesn't he doesn't stay in one place. Like, he's got the garage, but you know that he's building the mobile garages. So he doesn't have an HQ. So when he says he can be there in a certain amount of time, like, he's he's your man, dude.
You're worth every soul, JB. Thanks.
He hangs up. So how are you guys getting to the? Are you going to leave a car at basically the 2099 version of Home Depot?
Well, is there a bus route?
Yes.
How much tracking do they do on bus routes?
And we
lot.
just get somebody who's at the house to drop us off.
And what are you going to do with the 9-foot robot
We're gonna hide it under a tarp.
at the Home Depot?
Yeah, until we get the junker. Liz, go distract someone.
I
Give
mean,
him guidelines.
I could distract somebody. It might get on the news later tonight, though.
Okay, you know what? I'll drive the gator. I want to talk to JB when we get there. I'll talk to him and ask him if he can drop the gator off a little bit away from the safe house.
Okay.
I'm not going to give him the safe house address. I'll give him a few blocks away.
Okay. Sounds
And ask if he can do it. I'll give him an extra 1,000 souls.
all right. He can work through all of that then.
My man.
All right. Okay, so you guys have a junker, and are you taking the Jeep as well, or are you just all piling into one car?
One car.
So-
I mean, it costs 10,000 souls. It should have some room.
it's like one of those old like Plymouth boats. So like Muffins fits kind of in the trunk.
Just
There's a
squish
lot of
it
junk in the
around.
trunk.
It's just a hammer with wheels.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Wait for them to tell us when the trucks leave the port because they're looking at the cameras.
They leave at 9 p.m.
Oh,
Time is it?
About 7:30, 8 o'clock. By the time you guys have figured all that stuff out.
there's a pretty good burger drive-in place we could go near here. Ooh, In-N-Out. Let's go to In-N-Out.
All right. Sounds good. I mean, we got this junker. You can eat it in it. There's no food rule in this car.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to take our bio break, and when we come back, we're going to heist some trucks, apparently. We're going to see how this goes. I'm very scared.
Gonna go wonderfully.
It's
Yes.
gonna go well.
Fortunately, we have a medic now.
Yes.
That
Wink.
does not mean I'm going to be fixing all of the stupid you do. Okay, I was gonna say I only have a little bit on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I took
right.
everyone's suggestions.
If you
That'll do.
are subscribed to the channel, you should not see ads, but we'll see from Amazon. Otherwise, you'll just see our usual be right back screen. We're going to go take a bio break. Hang tight with us for about 10-15 minutes or so. And we'll be right back. We'll get into the fun. Okay? See you in a bit. Hey, thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. If you want to catch us live, tune in every week to twitch.tv/Identico at 7 p.m. Pacific. Now let's get back to the action. Oh, welcome back. We have a team. We have a junker. We have a 9-foot robot sticking out the back of a junker under a tarp.
And a belly full of In-N-Out.
And a belly full of In-N-Out. Because we can't go one session without food. It is impossible.
You made the meme.
I know. I did. It's not a meme. It's accurate.
Role-playing game, food podcast.
Yeah, it's accurate.
In-N-Out's overrated.
Oh, shit. We just lost everybody in California.
Shots fired.
Bye. I'm kidding. But also, I just want you to know that the only thing that I think about Californians is the time that I was in college and this girl who was very, very adamant about being a Californian in Colorado and how much better California is. She took her time to explain to us all how it's very important to bury your food underneath your sleeping bag so that the bears don't come and get it while you're sleeping. Does anybody want to let me know why that would be a really bad idea in the Rocky Mountains?
That's how you get eaten.
Terrifying.
Is it because mooses like bugles?
So
It's dirty.
I'm willing to bet money that the person you are talking about is from either Orange County or San Diego County.
I would believe that.
Okay.
It's entirely
I'm
true.
still angry about it, though.
Hold on. Hang on. I got one more to add to that, Alex. Inland Empire.
No.
You don't think?
Inland Empire people don't go out of California and brag about how great California is because they live in the Inland Empire.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, like, they're like, no, right? Those are the people that claim they live in LA, and when you actually talk to them, don't actually live in LA.
I mean, they can see LA if they go to the top of the mountain. They can see
true.
it.
You can see it. Okay. And again, then you get into that whole LA County versus LA City versus what's actually LA debate. Okay. And now I'm having flashbacks of my childhood.
Well, before we go into full-on therapy session, why don't you guys decide? What did you guys decide? So here's the thing. After you guys have eaten out your In-N-Out. Damn it, Pete. It's about 8:30, 8:45. You know that the trucks are leaving the port around 9. You know that they have a couple of different ways they can go out of the port. Well, they technically have 2 ways they can get out of the port. After that, it's kind of up in the air. Where do you guys want to go? And how do you guys want to intercept them? I'm making an assumption you want to intercept them, by the way. If you'd like to do something else, that's up to you.
What's the group think? Interception or should I ambush them?
We don't really have a great track record with either of those things, so I'm kind of hesitant.
I mean, I can intercept them.
I could just stand up in the back of this and just start shooting the shit out of things as they drive and see what happens.
I mean, I could jump from the junker to the cab and push the driver out.
Are you trying to get a new character already?
This one's much more set up for that.
Lance turned into a ghost.
Do you or do you not have your exosuit on, Billy?
I do now.
Okay. Okay.
After we leave In-N-Out, pull it in an alley, and then I just like pull it out of the case and, Iron Man it up.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Bunny Boy, as the driver of this there car,
Yeah, bud.
how would you like to go?
Probably in a straight line.
That's actually
But
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So intercept. Is that what we
Okay.
decided? I mean, I don't think you guys want to sneak in and where?
What if what if we set up a roadblock?
I haven't.
Because we're gonna leave this junker behind, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm okay with intercepting as well.
We could put it in the middle of the road and light it on fire.
GM question.
Yes.
I realize in the entirety of all the time I've played Muffins has never jumped except for when I had the jump pack installed. With the 24 strength, how far could Muffins actually jump?
You're gonna have to look it up in the book. There's a multiplication and long division that has to happen for you to do that.
I'll look while you're doing it.
I was saying, my book is currently in
Would
my,
it be
my shit.
I got
strength or agility?
It's usually strength because it's your jumping power, because you can get the jackrabbit allows you to jump higher, and those are basically mechanical pistons in your legs. So it doesn't necessarily, you can jump high, you just can't dodge bullets better. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah.
Gravity is a cruel mistress.
It is.
So in theory, could Blizz have one installed in his arm leg?
Yes, in theory.
Awesome.
You can jump high with one leg. Very off balance.
He's gonna be like a Catherine wheel.
Yes. Yep.
Actually, I was more thinking of, put that leg up against the wall and like cannonball myself at people.
True.
So, bad news. I'm not sure we actually put that in the book. We did. I don't know where it is. I thought I did, but it's not in the moving section, so now I have no idea.
Okay. We'll figure that out later.
Yes, probably 35 to 45 feet.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
What I'm thinking is we stage it that the car is broken down and it's just in the middle of the road, and we cone it and just try to wave people around. They'll slow down enough to where you can jump in the truck and toss them out. Low tech solution.
Okay.
I am over here with the extreme urge to jump at a truck while it's in motion and try to cannonball through the windshield.
All right, but we need these trucks to drive them to the warehouse that Rico's securing. So the problem with jumping straight in is, can you drive as Muffins?
Well, if you have a very loose definition of the term drive, yes.
Maybe we should find a way to get the trucks to stop.
A cannonball through the windshield will get them to stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we clog their wheels with your body?
I mean, you could, but I kind of need that.
Really? Are you really using it?
Yes.
Eve, how many tamales do you have? Because I got an old trick that I use that I might be able to. It works out pretty well. Do we have many tamales left?
Well, I did just visit Eduardo. And, obviously I always restock so that I can keep a rotating stock of fresh and or questionable tamales in my bag at all times. Would you like it sloppy or would you like it crusty?
Sloppy, please.
Okay, here you go. Don't squeeze the package.
We need a t-shirt cannon to shoot tamales at people.
And a fucking Sabo round.
Okay.
Got the bag. Bag of tamales.
Hypothetical. We take the t-shirt cannon, scale it up, make a muffins cannon.
Okay. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. What is the plan? Before you guys get on too far of a tangent, what's the plan?
I don't know. Bunny has a bunch
I'm
of
starting to,
tamales.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the tamale plan is. Before you guys start going t-shirt cannon here, I want Bunny to finish his thought.
This is a throwback, but you can very easily stop a truck by throwing food out your window and getting it to smear all over the front glass. No amount of windshield wipers, anything, is gonna get old tamale grease off of that glass. You have to stop and clean it.
Okay.
They can keep going forward if they want. They're gonna run into stuff and then they'll probably get fired.
I
So what do they
look
have
at Bunny and I go, how do you know this?
And if it's sloppy, it's going to be putrid, and it might end up going into their mouths anyways. So that's going to be disgusting. We know this because we have used my tamales as many things.
Look,
You used them to hijack trucks? Well, that's new.
Well, we've used them to cover up cameras before.
I am just saying here that a driver's not going to be able to drive with a 20mm size hole in his chest.
Hi, can we not bring out the minigun until we actually need it?
It's not a minigun, actually. It's a Bushmaster.
I can dismantle your Rob while you sleep.
And then I would cry. Do you want that on your conscience? It's an ugly cry.
Very tempted.
You guys work out how you want to get. Well, there's 3 trucks, right, Mallo?
No, there's 2 trucks, 2 semis.
2 trucks. Y'all work out how you want to get the back one.
Do
But
it.
I got the front one. We'll make it stop.
Do we need all 2 of the trucks? Or do we just need one?
We want both of them if we can get them. We
Do we know if they have like any lead cars or anything?
won't know until we get there.
Yeah.
I would say if they do, we could do what they do in military action sometimes and take out the lead car and make it stop.
Okay.
Did your buddy Katrine figure out which way they're going yet?
You have 3 main routes that they could possibly go. We are definitely surveilling all 3 routes at this time, and we're hoping to get a tip off to which one that they're going towards.
Who?
Roll me a perception check, please. Just somebody.
Who?
Anybody. Ooh, that's nice.
12 for me. Wild rolled.
Got an 18.
Okay. So, with that and DG's help, Katrine can pick up a couple of cameras, and what she relays back basically to you all is she writes back and she says, it doesn't look like they're alone. They have lead something. She can't tell quite what. And they are taking the 405 route.
Well, there you go, Muffins. Cannonball into the lead vehicle.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
They're
Don't
taking
do it
the 710 to the 405, it looks like.
If you cannonball into the lead vehicle, then we could still steal the truck. Just don't blow the truck up.
Yeah. If you can actually land it, yeah.
I mean, I have concerns. As cool as it would be, I do have concerns that I might break things. And by things, I mean muffins. It would be hilarious, though. I'll have to try. I'll have to ponder this on the tree of woe while we go.
Nope, no guts, no glory, dude.
Are you gonna fix up my Rob if it gets
Billy.
busted?
Billy, please don't encourage him past a certain point. When he says no for the Rob, just don't push it, please. We're gonna end up having him like melt down like a nuclear reactor.
Okay. Let's get these fucking trucks.
He's fucking
got
fucked.
Whatever plan we make is not going to go according to plan. So think of 2 or 3 other plans, and then if things go off the rail, do those. That's how I operate my business.
All right. So they have several miles to go. If they get on the 405, they still have to get on the 22. and then they got to get on the 57. The 405 is closer to the terminal. And it goes to about halfway. Then they get on the 22, and that takes them most of the way through Garden Grove until they make a left turn and get on the 57 to head, and that is when they are very close to the HQ. Where do you guys want to make your move?
Definitely not the 405. The traffic on that thing's fucking terrible.
I'm map challenged, so I'm not going to have any input on this.
They're taking the 405 to something to the 57.
To the 22.
Or do we want the 405 because the traffic's terrible?
Nah, we should get them on the 57
They'll be stopped.
when they get like near. Where is their headquarters?
It's right around the main. There's a main park. It's about 20 miles up from when you make the turn onto the 57. That whole area is basically owned by their corporation.
So between Covina and Rancho Cucamonga.
Roughly. No, it's more towards Anaheim.
Oh, we're going south.
Yep, you're going south. It's actually everybody who has been in Angel City for a while. Roll me just roll me a straight intelligence check.
16.
13.
11.
13.
So with her natural 20 dance, Eve, you happen to know that like the 91, or basically what the 5 coming in down through Anaheim is where a giant theme park called Hero World used to be. It's out of business now, but it's still there. That's on the opposite side, but it's in Anaheim around that way. So that's kind of on the other side of that whole thing, towards the actual river.
We force the trucks to go into the amusement park?
That's not where their current place is going. You could maybe divert them up the 5. There's a moment where the 22 connects to the 57 and the 5 all at the same time. It's like one of those major interchanges.
Ew. Spaghetti interchange.
Yep.
I'm going to take a second while all of this is happening, and I'm going to text Philippe, and I'm going to ask him to get his his rocket launcher ready, just in case.
He writes you back and goes, do I want to? I don't want to know, do I?
Do you ever want to know? No.
Yeah, you're right.
I have beer in it for you.
Oh, well, that I can do then. What do you guys want to do?
Load a fresh belt of 20s.
I mean,
Nice.
there's probably lots of places to hide in that little spaghetti of interchanges.
So collapse the bridge and stop it.
Is there a way to block off all other interchanges?
Collapse
Just
the bridges.
so that we can direct the trucks somewhere? I mean, I don't care if it goes to the amusement park. I just want to make sure that we can try and control the situation.
Do you know what would help with all this, right?
You not shooting one of us.
A dark wave generator.
They would be
Wrong.
yeah. They would not be going very much, so it would be, looking at the maps that you see, it would be very difficult to close them all off at one time. You'd kind of have to gently move them in that direction, maybe on the run.
Does this have those? Do these have those little I don't know what you call them, the concrete dividers that are like sectional that can be moved around?
Like K-rails?
Yeah, like the ones you see on the highways.
Jersey barriers.
Yeah.
I could,
Girls?
we have an 800-pound robot. I could try dragging some of those in the way and funnel them onto a different part of the road. Might have to play Frogger for the cars, though. Should have said that, gave Mallo ideas.
I was already thinking it, don't worry.
I mean, whatever we're gonna do on this highway, it's gonna draw attention from the feds.
That's why I was saying further up to 57.
So should we do like a all hands pull if we're gonna do it here or up the road? I don't care.
While you guys are arguing like dads about which exit to take, I'm gonna start taking out all of my sloppy tamales out of the bag. I'm gonna turn on some tunes.
I'm gonna hold a bag open for her.
The route that they're taking. The route that they're taking, are they going to go under a bridge at some point?
Well, there's the interchanges and stuff like that. For the most part, they've got a couple of different big interchanges they have to do before they, like, as they get out from the main system and they get on the 22, they've got in the 405 as it merges and everything like that. Like, they've got a bunch of different ones, but most of the time they're going to be on the bridge, not under the bridge.
I mean, we could do the time-honored tradition of board high school kids and drop things off the bridge onto the trucks as they go underneath.
Like us.
Tamale deployment.
They're going to be on top of the bridge, not
That's why I'm
under the
asking.
bridge.
Let's find a place where they go under a bridge. It's California.
They
there has
go
to be some
over the
point.
bridge, not under the bridge. This is not a Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
What? Shoot him.
I drew a map, okay?
I'm defaulting to my standard and I'm just gonna shoot them.
What'd you say? 57? Was it 57?
Yeah.
Take that one. Yes.
See?
Let's do that one.
Okay.
Muffins has a fail state, and it's very easy to get to, and it's just if failed, shoot.
Okay. On the 57. So here's the way that it goes. On the 57, it crosses the Santa Ana River. There are a couple of stadiums that are on the way. And then Luchow's headquarters are right around a large body of water where it used to be called the Anaheim like Coves Trail and stuff. It's like a very beautiful scenic corporate park now for like several blocks worth of things.
That's why I say you hit them north of where it crosses the river. If they're going to cross the river, there's like a bunch of stuff over there. There's a double clover.
Mm-hmm.
Right there at Catella. Oh, I know that road.
So who is going to do what as they get over the river?
Are we doing it at the river or above the river? Like north of the river?
That's what I'm asking. You want to hit them on the river or beyond the river or before the river? You got a couple choices right there. What do you guys feel most comfortable with?
Well, water bad for muffins.
I'd say before, but
Okay.
Then we can blow the bridge so that they can't backtrack.
Yeah, but then we got to get the trucks out.
Blow the bridge behind them so they can't backtrack, and then we can forward.
Oh, behind them.
To me. Nice.
So then we can track them, basically.
I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do. Just tell me who to shoot and when to shoot and how often to shoot them. And we'll be fine.
Fair enough there. Okay. Bunny, are you guys going to... All right, so if you're going to blow the bridge up, you've got 2 C4 knives and 2 blocks of C4 and some...
Not enough.
Yeah, that's... And some fertilizer.
Your demo guy's telling you it's not enough.
Yeah.
I would say we could at least damage the roadway, but it is LA, so I mean they wouldn't notice the difference.
Nah, this is Anaheim. The roads are nice here. So what if we hit them as they cross Catella, where that double clover is? Then we can pull right off and leave, and we can cross the bridge at Catella and go wherever we're going.
Is there a particular section of that clover that's like narrow, like maybe like
Yeah.
two lanes? Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah,
Good
right. Right by a Hooters.
Because the semi truck's gonna have a real hard time changing directions on a 2-lane.
Yeah, I mean, it would be passing that. As you get into that particular intersection, it gets to be a 2-lane road. Like a 2-lane highway. It's still divided highway,
Sound
but
good.
it's only 2. Okay. So how are you guys going to basically go set up, or are you going to do loops? Kind of go around and just kind of wait for them essentially, or are you going to tail them?
I'm gonna have them drive me over there and see if I can find a unsuspecting spot for me to hide underneath the tarp, as if I were just roadside garbage.
Roll stealth.
Feelings,
Man, the one thing I'm not good at.
You're a 9-foot robot in the middle of daylight.
Exactly.
It's not daylight. You said we weren't doing this till after 9 p.m.
Well, okay,
It's
fair.
nighttime.
It's
Yeah,
nighttime.
You can't do that.
What about intimidation? Can I intimidate my way into it?
I'm just imagining this like robot laying spread eagle on the side of the road, and there's just a tarp over 1 foot. Nobody's knocked it all off.
I was more picturing like fully under the tarp, but it's like pressed up against it, so it's very apparent what's actually under the tarp, like a kid trying to sneak across the living room. I got a 15, by the way.
Yeah.
Better you stand and have the tarp to you.
Yeah. Those are your choices at this point. You can kind of stand on the side of the road and be very obvious, or stand in the middle of a clover leaf and be very obvious.
Please pick up a road sign and hold it in your hands and try to pretend like you're a road sign.
If they can't see him, or if he can't see them, they can't see him.
Well, if my hiding point is bad and I'm gonna get seen, I'm gonna go full hilarity, and do the standing up thing and do like kids do, and they have the blanket over their head, but it only actually goes down to like their knees.
Okay.
So it's pretty obvious.
So you're kind of standing at one of the intersections. I'm imagining at like one of the ways where the cloverleaf joins. You know how where like the cloverleaf joins the main road and there's that little extra spot right there? I kind of imagine you just standing right there with like a towel, like Charlie Brown Halloween style over you.
I mean, if that's what I'm working with, that's what we're going with.
Okay.
We're professionals, just not at this.
Okay. Fair enough. Everybody give me perception checks, including Muffins, so we can, let's see who sees what here.
I got a 6.
I hope they roll badly on seeing me. I got a 15 again.
I had a 6.
What did you get, Bunny?
Wait, mine would be an 18 with my bonus. I forgot that
12.
exists.
Okay.
Got a 15.
Okay. As you guys are waiting around, it is of no surprise that Muffin gets to see the caravan first. And you see the 2 semi trucks, but you see something hovering in front of the first truck. It has wings and is flying.
A dragon?
No, it's more like, it's kind of like a personal aircraft, to be very frank.
Oh,
Like
man,
a
I
little
wanna
mini
shoot that down.
drone?
It's larger than a drone.
Like people sized?
Yeah, like a person could be flying it.
Oh, you should
Mini
definitely blow that up.
There's one at the front and there's one at the back.
Well, 20 millimeters were originally invented as anti-aircraft guns.
Oh, by the way, do you guys have comms?
Good quantum.
I don't have a Quancom.
So somebody's got to
Oh,
translate for Billy.
Is there? Oh, is there a way we can just connect them to our Quadcom system?
I mean, I guess just somebody can keep a glow open and try to run it that way.
I mean, Blizz isn't opposed to staying near him and relaying.
Oh,
partially shoddy.
there you go. Blizz is the helpful narrator.
That's perfect, actually. So, do you guys want me to broadcast this on the same channel that we broadcast the riot, or are we going quiet with this one?
Loud and proud.
Yeah, let them know.
Alright, Dan.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure that, again, it's mounted on my helmet and you cannot see my face and do not, like, my username's not connected with me.
So
Okay.
I'll be able to hear what Eve is saying through that.
I think what she's trying to say is Blizz will be able to hear, and then you could talk to Blizz.
Just hit the speakerphone button.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do it then with the perception. I need everybody to roll initiative. And then Muffins gets to take one shot before everybody else gets going.
19.
Because he's behind because he's in disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, Muffins is a transformer. He's a robot in disguise.
And it's not even the first time I've done something like this.
That was fucking horrible.
I was
Imagining like an anime moment where he's just like, yeah, out of the tarp.
Pretty
But
much.
uses it as a cape.
Yep.
I once spent like several hours inside a fake giant casino machine handing out casino prizes so people didn't get suspicious.
Yep. Also true. Billy, what did you get?
I got a 4.
You got a 4. Blizz, what did you get?
16.
Eve, what did you get?
6.
Bonnie boy, what did you get?
12.
12. Okay. Muffins. They are not
Yo.
quite alerted to your presence yet.
Oh, they will be real quick.
Okay. You get to take a first shot before we jump into actual initiative.
So, I would like to say 20 millimeter first or minigun first. This is where I wish we could put up like a quick chat poll that wasn't going to take forever. I'll go 20 millimeters. That way, if I connect, it does a lot of damage.
Okay. What are you shooting at?
The drone thingy,
Which?
or the airplane, what a flying thing was in front of the.
Okay. You're going to shoot at the airplane in front of you.
Well, one roll is good, one roll is meh. So I have a 22 and an 8.
One of those hit.
My paper would stay open. Okay, this is all gone to position number 8.
Okay.
Six, 8,
Math is hard, apparently.
13 times 10, 130 points.
Okay. So you see it burn into its armor, and it keeps trucking along. Okay, that is your one shot. They are very well aware of you. The question now is, Bunny and the rest of everybody in the junker, including Grifter's body, what are you guys doing?
Ooh, we gotta make sure to take that with us. Why is Grifter's body in the junker?
Doesn't he have a range?
Yeah.
Rico's house is far away from this.
That's what I figured.
Not that far.
Okay. Well, how far away, I guess in front of us are Muffins and the drone thing?
It looks like, you ever seen the size of like a normal like airplane drone?
Nope.
Okay. It's quite large. Imagine basically a stealth bomber style wing that's about the length of a semi, but in width.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So basically, like those little like glider planes that they launch off of the top of hills.
Yeah, but much
That's
more
nice.
armored and big.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And that's okay. So that's what he tussled with. And how far away is that?
So that's where I'm giving you guys a chance to figure out where you want to be, because my the way I'm envisioning it is you dropped Muffins off, or he jumped out, one of the two, and you guys kept driving. Now there are ways to kind of circle back if you want to. So that's where I'm giving you guys a chance to figure out, like, after you dropped Muffins off, you can either kind of circle back and come back to it. You can keep driving. You can go against the flow of traffic if you want to. Those are got some options for you. We have a menu.
But they suspect us already.
Well, they suspect that there is a giant Rob that just shot at them. You guys are at a junker. I don't think you guys immediately pose a threat.
Okay. And we've not seen the trucks yet?
Eve would be able to have turned around and seen it, and then of course, as you know, Muffins shoot, everybody can kind of go, oh, that's a thing, because his gun is very loud.
Okay. So he shot, and then the trucks are nearby then, and that's their escort, is the plane thing. Okay. Well then. Anybody, can anybody hack that thing? Because that's a big thing to be following us.
I can throw a C4 knife at it.
Yeah, that works. Let's circle back.
Okay. So, as you guys are circling back, you notice the passengers in both of the semis start to like pick up and start loading weapons and kind of just have them sitting on their seats next to them. The first semi in the group kind of pulls out and does one of these things where it kind of gets a little bit further in line, but gets in a straight line away from Muffins. So in other words, it's continuing to follow the caravan, but putting as much possible distance between you and or as much possible of the lead copter, basically, between you and Muffins.
Can I snap a picture of the scene and send it to Philippe? Just
Yeah.
be like, just FYI. And then I'll drop the pin.
I mean, you're broadcasting this on certain channels, right?
Absolutely, but
Oh, yeah.
I would expect that Philippe is probably busy.
Yes, but you notice some of his codes come up in the chat, essentially.
Doing Philippe things.
Doing Philippe
Doing
things.
that.
Yeah. For the most part, though, the trucks keep coming at you.
Okay. Like they're headed the opposite direction of us. Like
Right now,
going south.
as you guys are turning around and coming back, yes, they're still going, because right now the only things that shot at them is Grifter. So that's
Right.
the only threat that they see.
We need to dump the tamales.
Okay.
It is
Wow.
technically Blizz's turn.
Don't fuck it up.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Blizz really can't do anything until it gets a little closer to the vehicles, other than possibly throw a grenade in the oncoming traffic.
Molly.
I mean, I guess I could toss a tamale.
It's
Yeah.
There's no skill in tossing a tamale. It's just an agility check.
Huck the tamale at the windshield.
I guess I'll throw a tamale at the windshield.
Okay, roll attack for me.
It was agility, right?
Yep. Oof. Well, no,
7.
that's expected. You rolled a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I rolled a 3 because it's a semi. It can't really get out of the way. It's not exactly the most, like, nimble things in the world. So, With a 7, it's not the best direct hit to it, but it's definitely doing exactly as Eve described and Bunny Boy described, as it's just leaving a trail. It's going to take a couple more to get onto it, but it's definitely doing exactly what they said it was going to do.
Hopefully they make the rookie mistake of turning on their windshield wipers.
Muffins, give me a perception check, please.
I would like to use one of my points.
Okay.
Because that was originally a 1.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
How does a 15? Man, I like 15s tonight, apparently.
Apparently you do. A 15 is pretty good. At the moment that you are looking at these guys continue to come, 3 small, like, quadcopters essentially come out from under the lead truck and start to head in your direction as well.
Man, stop with the flying shit.
Thought you had anti-air.
Oh, I do, but...
Bunny Boy, it is your turn.
Okay. So I saw the drones come out.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over at Billy. You're in the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him, like, hey, do you have the suit of yours on? Can you turn into a jet and fly over there?
No, I can't turn into a jet.
I don't know what that thing does.
It keeps
Just
me from
morphing
getting
all over the place.
killed, and it makes me like super strong.
Okay, so can you like be super strong and jump over on that truck and then roll if you fall?
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
cool. That's one thing. It's a car, a junker full of people, and I'm asking this guy if he can turn into a jet. And just like, that's one plan. If you can do that at some point, that would be great.
Do you want me to jump on the lead truck or the semi truck?
Your pick.
There's only
All
2
right,
trucks, so let me simply remind you. There are 2 planes, one at the back of the caravan, one at the front of the caravan, and 2 semi-trucks. That's it.
Okay, get me close to one of the trucks, and I'll see if I can start tossing guys onto the freeway.
All right, let's go to the first one.
Roll me
I'm
a
going to-
drive check, sir.
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah. Let's do this. Ooh. Natural 20.
Okay. Billy, when because of that natural 20, when you go in your initiative order, you can roll that jump with advantage without having to burn a point.
Yay!
Okay, simultaneously, the second copter that is in the second plane, essentially, that's in the group, swings out and is going to take a shot at you, Muffins.
No, that's bad. I would like to dodge.
Please do. That'd be great.
Wow.
Oh, those
Suck it and
what?
Those are all butts rolls. Yeah, natural 20.
yo.
Yeah, that beats all of my shots, even with their modifiers. So there you go. Eve, it is your turn to go.
How close are we to the first truck? And how many copters do we have in the air again?
So you have 2 planes, one at the front of the caravan, one at the back, and you have 3 drones, like the quadcopter drones that are, fairly large, but not nearly as large as anything else in play.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a makeshift sling that I've made out of fucking a strip of cloth.
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap around one of those tamales, and I'm gonna sling it at the truck. And then I'm gonna take my bonus action or whatever and pull out my double barrel shotgun and load it. so that I can shoot at the quadcopters when we get closer.
Okay, so as an improvised weapon with the sling, roll agility, but you don't get any of your combat bonuses for that kind of stuff. So it's not like you're shooting a gun, okay? So it's just a straight agility. It's just straight agility.
You know, shotguns are smoothbore. Just cram tamales down the barrels and shoot.
Also fair. Yeah, I know. Right? I'm with you there, Eve.
Feeling that you were a kid that used to stuff pop parts into places when you were done with them.
I can confirm that he used to do that.
Pop tarts?
Okay, thank you. That was so validating.
This is
I need to use a reroll, by the way.
All right, you're going to use
Sorry.
a reroll. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened?
I got an 11.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Hang on. You're throwing it at a semi-truck. It's not the most agile. Let's see. You beat the semi-truck.
This is why we did opposed rolls.
This is why we do opposed rolls, because it's better and it's funnier. I only rolled a 10 because they don't get any bonuses to their drive checks on a semi-truck. So,
Thank God.
so
Can we just take a minute and appreciate how this stream this is, that we're performing a heist on trucks by throwing tamales at them.
yes.
I just wanted to that just kind of hit me, and yeah.
I was always told that we have to stay on brand.
This is on brand. This is very much on brand.
I'm
A guy who has an arm for a leg who literally just takes handfuls of just random pills. I feel like this is perfect.
I'm just waiting for Pete to figure out how to rob a bank with some Captain Crunch or something, and we'll just round it out.
Don't worry. Okay, so Billy and the lead copter are going to go at the same time.
Well, obviously, I am going to Fast and Furious this and jump out of the junker onto the semi, sinking like the hands from my, suit into the truck to hold on. You said I had advantage.
You do, because your boy got you close.
Very nice. And that's a strength check, right?
Yeah, for that would be a strength check.
That's wonderful for me.
Yeah. Because you're trying to, like, hold on. You
Yeah.
don't really need to make that much of a jump, because with a 20, he kind of gets you right where you need to be.
Yeah, and thank God for exosuits. So that would be a 24.
Okay. You were climbing on the side of a truck.
You know, I wanted to get to like jump at the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're holding on to it now.
And I punched the window.
Give me an attack.
That would be a 23.
So it bounces off the window, but you start to dent it a little bit, because you can tell that it is definitely armored.
Thank God I'm like.
How much damage do you do to the window?
Oh. Yeah, let's see here.
That is an important question for this particular heist.
That is an important question. I do 8 damage to the window.
Okay. I don't even have to break out the calculator for that one. Got it. Okay. At the same time that you were jumping onto this, Muffins, the lead plane, you notice that there is a rocket pods on the side of the wings.
I don't like that either.
Yes. I'm assuming you would like to roll to dodge.
Can't you shoot a blizz or something?
We're getting to that. You're the one that decided to put on a cape in the middle of a crowded interstate freeway.
Roll. That'd be a 17.
Okay. 2 of them hit.
No.
So you take... They are very small rockets. So you take 3 points of damage to your right leg. Or I believe it's left leg.
3.
Yep, you take 3 points of damage to your right leg. Left leg, sorry. And then you take 5 points of damage to your body.
How much to cut out a little bit?
5 points of damage to your body. And then it's top of the round. Muffins, it is your turn.
Well, now I'm extra mad that the airplane shot at me. That is just rude.
You got a
That
little.
is
You got some burn marks. Just nothing too huge.
Just rude.
This is rude.
We can spray paint it later.
Like, all I did was shoot at it. I feel like this is an inappropriate response. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my 20mm again.
Okay.
But I am going to use my rapid reload to fire twice.
Okay. What are you shooting at?
Oh yeah, special powers.
Airplane.
The airplane? Okay.
Well, 2 of those were absolute butts. So, what am I looking at for target-wise?
14.
Okay, 2 hits.
Okay. Just roll me the damage, please. There's only one place you can really hit it.
And that dice is hard to read. I'm retiring that one.
Getting old.
Yep, I did get glasses recently. So the first shot is 60, second shot is 50. So 110 total.
Okay. Okay. You see it pocket its armor a little bit more. And then you can see that the passenger for the lead vehicle is starting to get his gun readied in a port on the front of the cab. As it is still about 110 yards away from you. But you can tell that particular portion of it. That goes for those guys. So one of the drones, is actually going to come at you, bro. Can you roll? So it sweeps down on you. It comes from a very high place up here. As it comes out, it sweeps up, and then it comes down at you very quickly. Muffins. Can you roll? I'm assuming you want to roll to dodge for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oop. That fell off the desk.
Yep, that one did too. Let's try that again.
A 20, but not a natural 20.
So just as you are making the fire, you see this come down, and it does a dive bomb for you, and then just gouts of flame come shooting out the front of the quadcopter as you just barely turn away, as it would have hit you.
Fucking nerds.
Blizz, it is your turn.
How close are those little drones to us?
They're about well, one is about 100 yards ahead, attacking Muffins. The other 2 are maybe about 40 yards from you guys right now.
So pistol range?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to shoot at whichever is the closest with both of my pistols.
Okay. Give me some of them.
18 plus 4, and then a 15 plus 4.
Both of those hit, even with its bonus to dodge because it's a small aircraft. Hit me with that damage.
13 for one of the pistols.
Okay.
And 11 for the second one. The second one's plasma.
Okay, so Bunny, Eve, you see Blizz just calmly roll down the window. I'm assuming, Blizz, you're on the front passenger, correct? That's where you usually ride with Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see him just calmly, like, physically roll down. Like, that's how big of a junker this thing is. It doesn't have electric windows. You just gotta, like, physically roll it down. But he, like, calmly does it, and then just kind of, like, snakes his body out. And then you just see him kind of put a hand there, and then put a hand on the, like, his robot hand is on the dash as a way to, like, to just kind of, like, go in. And then he just takes both pistols out, and then it's like Duck Hunt. You just see it fall out of the sky and explode.
I'll probably pull myself back into the car.
Okay.
That's
it.
why he makes the big bucks. Shoo!
Okay, so from there, the other drone is going to sweep down at you, Muffins. Second verse, same as the first.
Making me roll. Where are my dice?
I'm rolling like crap tonight. Where are my 20s? I want to kill something.
Well, that was a 9, so hopefully you rolled crappier than that.
I did. I rolled a 7. So again, same thing. It's like flies swarming you right now, but just with giant flamethrowers on the front of their copters. Bunny Boy, is your go, sir.
All right. So, Liz just did something amazing.
Yep.
I'm a little in shock about it, but
It's good.
Yeah.
It's going swimmingly on your car right now. You got Billy
great.
on the side of one of the cars. You got Blizz shooting shit out the sky.
Which I'm a little salty
Professional.
about, because every time I'm in a car, it's a fucking shit show.
well, maybe you're the curse.
Yep. There it is.
Well,
You wake up.
problem.
so the truck's still going,
Yep.
right? He just kept on trucking.
Yes, he did.
Are there any tamale bags left?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Eve said she was fully stocked.
It's like an infinite supply. Please.
All right. I need those. Give me a plastic bag out of here. Wrap it up. Try to like sling it around because I gotta have one hand for driving. Sling it around.
If
you want me to do a check, I will.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You got to do it. You got to do an agility check for me. Are you throwing it at
Agility
the
check.
first one or the second one?
Well, the first one, but right now I'm just swinging it around to get it to like kind of tie together.
Oh
so
yeah,
that-
no, I don't need a check
Oh,
until you.
wow.
I don't need an attack roll until you actually like sling it.
Okay. I'm gonna pray to whatever God. Just be like, please, for the storyline, for the experience, and for the guns. And then just
All right.
throw it up forward and hope it like kind of not boomerangs, but it'll look like it boomerangs because the truck's gonna hit it. So just
Yeah. Roll agility and
All
attack
right.
for me.
that would be a 16.
How much gets on Billy when you splash the first car again?
How much does get on Billy? Where's Billy at?
On the on the driver's side.
Okay.
Yeah, he
But he's
gets
not,
hit.
like,
He
on
gets
the
hit with some
windshield?
tamale shrapnel.
Oh,
So-
I think Billy kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah,
I
it's
did
fine.
ask him to tuck and roll if you fell
Yeah.
off the side of a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
I think tamales are pretty
Yeah.
pretty small beans.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's Billy. You do get some splash, but that's 3 direct hits on the front vehicle, so it is getting very hard for them to see.
Nice.
You see the windshield wiper thing happen. You know what happens after that. We've talked
Yeah.
about this.
Do you Is it standard glass or is it like bulletproof glass?
Bulletproof glass.
Okay.
So as Billy figured out just a little bit ago.
Okay.
Fortunately, there's no such thing as bulletproof glass. Just bullet resistant.
Resistant.
Yeah. It just depends on what caliber you put through it.
Okay. Well,
We're coming to that.
I want to prepare like a crowbar or whatever for the next turn.
Okay.
Like kind of start wrestling for it as I'm driving.
All right. Fair enough. Eve, it is your turn.
Well, first I'm going to nudge Blizz, and I'm just gonna be like, holy shit, dude, that was fucking cool.
Yeah, no, I had no idea what I was doing.
Dude, neither do any of the rest of us. And I'm gonna take out my shotgun, and I'm gonna lean out the window, and I'm gonna shoot at one of the, Mallo, what's closest to me?
Closest to you all, you have a choice of the lead plane, or you can kind of see one of the drones that are just like, when you look back at Muffins at the moment, like the drones are kind of swarming him like bees around a hive. You also have the other semi that's in front of you guys, and then the tailing plane. The tailing plane is a little harder to see at the moment because it's tucked in a row.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to shoot the lead plane with my shotgun.
Okay. Roll for me.
I'm really debating getting a reroll right now.
You have plenty.
Reroll?
All right, you want to reroll?
I rolled an 8. I need a reroll.
Okay. Spend them points. Y'all got them.
That's much better because I got a 19.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me some damage.
Is this technically aiming?
In so much as you can aim at a giant thing, yeah. I'd honestly be surprised if you couldn't hit it as close as you guys are.
All right, 13.
13 damage. Okay. So much like Muffin's shots, it embeds in the back. You see that there are two major blades spinning up under the wings that keep it aloft. Sort of like, not jet engines, but could be just as fast essentially to keep it flying. You start to hit one of those, and you do some damage, but not a ton, right? You're hitting it with pellets at the moment, so. And it is armored. Copter number 2 in the back swings out, and Bunny, I would like you to make a dodge roll, please.
That's just agility, right?
Well, you can do a drive check technically because it's shooting at the car.
Oh dear. In that case, I got a 26.
Okay. I got one natural 20, and that's the only thing that hits. Okay, that's gonna be a good bit of damage. So, all right. There is no armor on your junker. So you are basically taking 34 damage directly to the car. It only has 50 hit points. So just be aware that it's just basically the plane stepped out, and as you were going, it shot a line and went. barely missing most everybody on the inside, but it's kind of like bifurcating the car.
Wow. Okay, that thing needs to die.
Billy, it is your turn.
How far away is that plane from me?
2 semi-links away. There's one in front of you, and then there's one in the back of the caravan.
Where the one that Eve damaged? How far away is that?
1 semi-hood away.
Oh, okay. So that improvised explosive I made before?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hucking that at him.
Give me explosives. Let's see if we get lucky.
Now, are we calling this equivalent to a pipe? Only a pipe bomb.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That would be a 21.
Okay. I rolled a 17. So you hit.
So you guys see me take that jug that I made earlier and huck it at the thingamajig. See here. That would be another 17 points of damage.
To the copter?
Yeah, from the fire.
Okay, from the fire.
As the bottle explodes.
As the bottle explodes. And the fire just stays on the copter. I mean, the flames are wicking out from it.
Yeah, it's
but it's basically staying on the copter. So, if I remember correctly, it's going to take 10 points of burning damage basically every turn, right?
Yeah.
Until it's out. Okay.
For approximately, hang on, 3 turns.
For 3 more turns. Okay. Beautiful.
And then I look at the guy inside the semi, and I yell, "Open the fucking door, culo!"
Give me an intimidation check, please.
All right, I'm using a.
Yeah, do it.
Somebody gave me a thing.
Okay.
Somebody redeemed one, so I'm rolling again. This dice is fired. That was a 6. There we go. 19 plus my charisma, which is 1, so unnatural 20.
Okay. So as that happens, the guy inside who's wearing a full face helmet kind of thing is like sitting here doing like this, and the passenger comes up with a gun that's looking basically at you like this, like, "El no ese!"
You gonna shoot through the glass? Go ahead. Break the glass. Moron.
I love this banter. On the side, yes.
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have somebody that basically is superhuman at the moment with his exosuit. He just doesn't worry about holding on.
I just love the idea of him latched onto the side of a truck. This guy threatening to shoot the glass, and he's just like, "Yeah, do it, stupid."
Muffins, it's top of the round, sir. It's you.
So, new Titus. I say this because I have a plan that might help you, but it could also go horribly wrong.
No.
You
No.
have your own problems to worry about.
What if I assisted you by putting a 20 millimeter into the glass next to you?
I don't need you to do that. Don't you have your own?
Come
Will you
on.
take out the plane in
live
the
a
back?
little.
Listen, take out the plane in the back. We need to get rid of the damn
Working on
planes.
the plane in front.
Well, then work on the plane in front. I just lit it on fire.
Is this actually being discussed during this?
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the
I don't know
plane in
how,
front.
because he doesn't have a quad cop, and he jumped away from the only person that was translating for him.
So do you like actively just try to like sabotage things? Are you a self-sabotager too?
Look, I go for what's funny. And tell me that if I had been able to pull it off and punch a hole that he could exploit, it
Hold
would
on,
be
hang
one
on,
of the
hang on, hang
coolest
on.
things that happened.
See, here's the thing. Muffins. He can't hear you.
I mean,
So you
that-
do you, boo.
I was talking more to the player because I could just see it also going badly and him taking that 20 millimeter to the spine.
It's entirely possible.
I'm gonna shoot at the burning airplane with my minigun.
Okay.
No one wants to have fun.
I'm sorry. I will be the party pooper today. Okay, it's fine.
Hey, chat is saying, listen to Wild. Listen to Wild.
My lowest roll was a 6. My best roll was a 22, non-natural.
Anything above a 12.
Okay, so 3 hit.
Yep.
And you just need damage because, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of dice roll. $61.
61 total damage.
Yep.
Okay. It is still flying. It is beat the fuck to hell though, but it is still flying. Do you have anything else you would like to do, sir, with your turn?
I'm gonna change my LCD screen to an angry emoji face.
Okay. One of the drones that has been circling around you is going to come in for another swoop. Another swifty swoop. I rolled an 11. You rolling to dodge, sir?
Yeah, I was shit talking to Eve in the chat. I got a 12.
you once again dodge out of the way of it.
Oh my god.
Roll one more time for me, because the other copter's doing the same thing.
That one's a 5.
Oh, okay. Well, that one I actually hit now.
I was gonna laugh if you rolled a 4.
Right?
Just imagining a Rav doing like the dance around the bullets.
Well, it's not bullets, it's a flamethrower. So...
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's duck and weave. It's like a boxer kind of thing.
The compression wave from my muzzle blast is blowing the flames away.
You take 24. You take 24 points of damage to your body.
So 24.
24 to the body. And then, Bunny Boy, it's your turn.
Okay. So, Billy is still on the side of the truck. Okay. There's grease on the windshield of the first truck.
Yep.
The second truck is he just like, we leave it? Have we left him be so far?
Yeah, they're just all doing their thing.
Okay. Well then,
Because here's the way that I imagine it. You are keeping up with the truck because that is how Billy... So the truck is going this way and now you are going this way as well.
okay. So what I want to do is use my Nolan Ryan skills that I've developed in tossing things out the driver window.
Okay.
And my trusty crowbar that I've had
Uh-huh.
that I was wrestling around to get. I have it now
Okay.
in my hand. I'm gonna stick my hand out the window and again pray to the storyline gods, the neon gods of anime. Please don't kill Billy. And then I'm going to yell at the same time, Billy, hard mode, armor mode, and toss it.
Okay.
Same.
Are you tossing it?
Same as the tamale. At the
Okay.
windshield.
So
If it hits, I don't expect it to go through, but I expect it to distract the shit out of him.
out of the driver.
Yeah. So that you can just like pop in there. Right?
Roll agility for me as an attack because you're throwing something.
21.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Crowbar being thrown, I believe, is 1d10, right?
Sure.
Is that what it says on the profile? I believe it's 1d10.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, let's do
I have
1d10.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah, but you're giving it a little oomph.
I am giving it a little oomph.
Yep.
Gravity.
So you deftly, like Paperboy, throw this thing perfectly in like you let it go straight line. Just like I imagine, since Blizz is on the one side, you have to kind of like do it one of these things, like over the thing. It's perfect, and then it just bounces off of the. Are you throwing it at the passenger side or at the windshield?
The windshield.
Okay. Billy, it just kind of like clinks off the front, and then it clinks off your armor, and just
Can I grab it?
roll agility. Let's see if you can grab
Don't
it.
forget, I did yell hard mode, armor mode, as I threw it, which
Good,
you know
but how
what that
cool
means.
would it be if I could grab it and then like hold it up like, see?
Wow, is Identico a branch of the MCU?
No, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, no, that's this is not
Worth a try.
Can you describe the failure for me? I want to hear this.
So it's like, I'm holding on, I'm like, and it's like sliding, and I'm like, oh, click, 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 as it falls to the freeway, and I'm like, yeah, worth a shot. And then I flip a bird to the guy on the inside.
Does he react to any of this?
I mean, he's got a plane in front of him smoking,
Tamale juice all over his
tamale
windshield.
juice all over the windshield, and you've got a superhuman dude punching the window in.
Just stop the truck, bro. It's not worth the pay. It's not worth the money.
Blizz, it's your turn.
Actually, I'm gonna yell that if that's okay.
Go for it.
Just stop the truck, bro. It's not worth the money.
Blizz, what would you like to do, sir?
Well, I have a question. If I was to shoot the windshield of the truck behind the one we're currently with, would it spiderweb in such a way that they couldn't see out of it?
Depends on what you shoot it with, but if it's bullet resistant like glass like that, no, it doesn't technically spiderweb. It will melt and pull in, so it'll make a hole.
I guess I'm going to...
With a plasma shot, it would melt technically.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at the windshield, and hopefully that would happen. Liz isn't really,
Fair
keen
enough.
on it. And then he's going to use the small arms to potentially huck a grenade at the copter in the back. Like, cook it and then huck it.
Okay. That is a multi. So you're going to shoot one of the guns and then do the other one as a complex action.
I've got small arm master, which allows me to do the complex action.
Correct.
Or
Correct.
That's what I was going to use.
All right. So roll your shot first, and then we'll see if you can rustle the ghost of Kobe Bryant for your second shot.
Nice.
That was a 19 plus 4 for the pistol.
Yeah, that was a 3 because it's a semi. So roll damage on that, please.
48. 2, 4, 8, 9. For the pistol.
It makes a little hole,
Okay.
just like a little.
And then- And then the grenade. That strength or what for that one?
That's
The throwing.
agility because you're throwing
Okay.
something.
Okay, good. That's my better one. 12, 15.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, and grenades. 3d12. 10 plus 5, 15 plus another 10. 25. Unless I did my math horribly wrong.
So it takes all of that damage to its armor, and it is scuffed on the front of it. Not nearly as bad as the first one is, but it definitely hits it.
And that's it.
Eve, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy crafting.
What is even happening in the chat here?
I had a craving for bacon, so I voiced bacon cravings. Alex voiced cheesecake cravings, and then Pete said, "Go get it, Billy. Munch, munch." And that is exactly how I read it.
Okay. I love it. I love everything about it.
Okay, sorry about that.
Professionals.
Just not at this. Or at work, for some reason. Okay, so anyways. Shit. I guess I'm just gonna keep throwing tamales, because I know that we don't want to, like, completely damage the trucks, right? We want to be able to drive them away, so I'm not gonna try to explode them.
Yeah.
Kill the planes.
I mean, your
that's
C4 knife
true.
doesn't do enough damage to, well, I guess if placed perfectly correct, it would be able to destroy a truck, but these are armored trucks, and that's a C4 knife.
Right, and the plane's also armored as well.
Correct.
And I don't know if my C4 knives can dig into that armor. However, I can shoot at one of its propellers. So I'll just
Okay.
take my shotgun and shoot at the propellers. Like,
Okay.
at the center of the one that's closest to me.
Okay. Roll me an attack. Yep. That's...
An 8.
I rolled a 10.
Ew.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I just re-roll?
Yeah, if you want to burn a point, re-roll it. I'll let you re-roll.
What happens? Because I got an 18.
There you go. Roll some damage for me.
Eleven.
How much?
11.
11? That's pretty good. So here's what happens. With that, you hit it right in. Oof, yeah. Okay. So you hit it right in the propeller. Now, it was already fairly damaged, smoking, and hurt. It loses its altitude and slams into the ground in front of the semi that it was leading. Titus. No, I'm sorry. Billy.
Who?
Who? Yeah.
New
Alright.
Titus.
Rip new Titus. Because you have obfuscated the driver, it does not notice that the plane goes down in front of it and runs into the plane. That also causes it to spin out, though. I need you to make a strength check to hang on, please.
I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry.
That was cocked. Do it again. Okay, that's not bad. 22.
Yeehaw! It starts to fishtail as you're going. And Bunny, I need you to make a drive check as to not get hit by a jackknifing semi, please.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
20.
Okay. So as it's doing the jackknife, you cut across 3 lanes essentially, and get out of the way of it as it starts to kind of spin. And you notice that Billy's still hanging on as it starts to spin out and go.
As I get out of the way, I want to say Billy's so much cooler than Titus.
So I would like somebody to roll for the other semi driver, please.
I nominate Blizz.
Blizz,
Okay.
roll a d20 for me.
Roll badly.
Wait. 13.
That
Okay.
wasn't bad.
Yep. So The other driver is not able to get out of the way of the other one slowing down, and it runs into the side of it as well. So they are now sort of skidding across and keeping going. And that is where we're going to stop this week.
Good job, team.
So we will pick up with a small catastrophe in the middle of I-57, essentially.
Neither of the trucks have flipped, are burning,
Not yet.
and
You'll
no
find
one
out next
died.
week.
How is
Getting
this a
better at
catastrophe?
this.
This is not a catastrophe for us at all.
Well, my first thought of what my next action was going to be might end up in that.
Hey, you want to maybe take out that other plane?
Nah.
I'll keep hucking grenades at it. Don't worry.
Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. Again, follow us at at Humanoid Games on Instagram, at Identico on Twitter, www.playidentico.com for all the rest of the stuff for the show. We are excited to finish up this particular part of the series next week, and we will see you then. Until then, drink your water, take your vitamins, be good to yourself, be good to each other, stay safe out there, wear your goddamn mask, and we love you, okay?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
No, don't do what Muffin says. Mwah! Good night, y'all.
Bye.